Hey everybody, this is Steve with Newegg TV, and today I'm going to do a brief overview on this Plasma Mini portable DC-AC 65 watt power bank from Rosewill. Now, there's a couple of different benefits of having a power bank, and one of probably the most important one is actually being able to carry around power with you to recharge your phones or your tablet, or your MP3 player, for instance, but basically any device that plugs into a USB Type A port to receive power. Now, this particular device also has a DC to AC power converter, which is a really complicated way of saying that it will work with your 2- and 3-prong North American adapter compatible devices. Now, it probably won't charge, let's say, a laptop even halfway, but if it's an emergency and you need to get some extra time to actually wrap up before it shuts down, this might be able to save you. Now, with the AC outlet, you'll actually be able to push up to 65 watts maximum output to charge anything that's plugged into it. If your AC adapter doesn't actually specify what the power draw is, you can figure that out pretty easily by multiplying together the voltage times the current, or ampage. For instance, Jenny's laptop AC adapter output is rated for 19 volts at 3.42 amps. Now, you're going to want to multiply those two together. That's going to give you 64.98 watts, and that laptop could be powered by this device. But all that stuff aside, let's dive into the details of this power bank. Let's start with the accessories, and what I have in front of me is the user's manual, which is going to be helpful to give you guys some pointers and tips in case there's any kind of an issue. You could always reach out to Rosewill if there was a problem with this device as well. Now, this is the AC adapter that they're providing. Also, they're providing for you a C5 connector, and then they're also providing for you a universal AC plug, and that's actually what plugs into the back of the device itself. This is not what's used to charge it at all. So you can see you can use multiple different types of international form factor power plugs, and then it just plugs directly into the device itself. On top of all that, they also provide for you a small, like, kind of ShamWow kind of material. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's like a faux leather small bag. So yeah, basically keeping it scratch free. And here's the Plasma Mini. As you can see, it's pretty much just a plastic black case that's actually a shroud for the entire device. A couple different connectors that I'll actually go into momentarily. But I want to kind of mention some other important facts. First and foremost is the capacity of this, this power bank, which I haven't said yet. It's a 12,000 milliamp hour pack, but on top of that, they're using Panasonic cells, which are really high quality cells, right up there with the Samsung cells as well, on par according to some of the manufacturers I've talked to. And then the USB output, right here you'll see the USB Type A connector that you'll plug into, but it actually gives up 5 volt as you'd expect, but 2.4 amp. That's awesome, as opposed to 2.1 amp you might have expected. Here is the actual AC out. Let me just pull that cover off real quick so you can see what it looks like. Standard 3-prong North American adapter. In order to do that, actually, it needs to be off, and you'll flip over this AC switch, the AC output switch, to on, and then as soon as you plug it in, it's going to start charging. Same thing goes on the other side too, but if you're charging on the USB side, you're going to want to flip it over here and be charging on that location. On the very front, there's also a check button telling you what percentage in terms of 25% intervals is it at. So 25% with this LED, 50, 75, and 100%. So you just click this button to tell you how much of a charge is currently on it. Turn it on the side here, and this is where the AC power connector would plug into in order to give it power. And finally, I'll end with a lot of the safeguards that Rosewill has thrown into this device. First and foremost, overcharge protection. There's also over discharge, overheat, over current, over voltage, short circuit protection, and auto power off protection. So just making sure that your device is going to be safe to charge with. Rosewill's put a lot of work into this one. Okay, everybody, that's going to wrap up this overview of the Plasma Mini from Rosewill. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, click the like button, and if you haven't already done so, check out some of our other YouTube channels. And until the next time, we'll see you guys very soon.